This is literally going to be the worst thing I've ever done.
What is this? It's not even like a leadership debate. It's just.
It can be a leadership debate if we make it one.
We have one leadership candidate.
Oh, there we go.
One leadership candidate.
Elliot's just sending memes.
And what?
Sending memes. There's a meme there now.
You're not helping, Elliot. I mean, whenever are you? But we'll move on from that.
Why am I not helping?
You just said memes. My internet can't handle this.
I've never seen Gret before.
4 floors away from the Wi-Fi router. Come on.
Do you know what's great? It's just started pissing it down.
Heavy.
Heavy flow.
Okay, wait. Where's everyone from?
People started playing that Scrabble game in the CSP group chat, and I clicked on it to have a look.
Yeah, that was.
And now it says that I'm playing it, and now my mum's beating me at it.
Ben.
All in the space of a few hours.
You could not get any more scouts.
I could.
I think you could.
Really couldn't.
I'm modulating it. I could.
If you went maximum scouts, our brains would explode.
I get scouser.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, you've got.
My mum's beat me by 44 points.
That's Pete.
I'm not going to be able to tell who's speaking right now.
Hey?
Manchester.
Got that.
Good old M-Town.
I'll just spell barrages.
B-A-R-R-A-G-E.
Okay, I'm missing the second R.
B-A-R-R-A-G-E. What are you doing?
I'm playing Scrabble with my mum.
Oh.
Ah, that's why.
And losing.
Hi guys,
I'm using a Scrabble word finder. No, I'm using a word finder. No one grasped me up to me, man.
Why'd you? Fuck.
I don't know if anyone's gonna show up to watch the show.
Fuck this.
If anyone's going to say what?
If anyone's going to show up to watch us.
Oh, I doubt it.
It will just be like
we'd need to be saying something interesting, which we won't. So.
Okay, well, give me something interesting to talk about. Come on, let's get started.
The pedestrian Norwich High Street.
Sorry?
The pedestrianisation of... No one here was an Alan Partridge.
Oh my god. Georgia, that was my opening line on Tinder. That was my opening line on Tinder.
What?
That was my opening line on Tinder, don't you remember?
The pedestrianisation of
Norwich High Street. I think that was me. I think I caused that. I usually do. There we go.
Right. I need a word where I is the fourth letter.
Pain.
Join.
That's the third letter. It was the third letter. We did it twice.
Guys, you all need to help. You all need to help me beat your mum at Scrabble. That's the interesting thing to talk about.
Won't she disinherit you if you win? Because that's how my mum beats me at stuff.
That's pretty dark, man.
Your mum beats you?
No, disinherits. Disinherits.
Gotta say, my mum's never threatened to disinherit. Oh, disinherit. I was thinking like disown, but
disinherit just means that when she dies, I get nothing.
Yeah, it's alright. My mum's got nothing for me to inherit anyway, so.
My dad has told me several times that he'll spend everything before he dies, which is good to know.
Here we go. That's what I've got. That's what I've got to work with. Help me beat me mum at Scrabble.
I
want to go.
I don't know. I've got nothing.
I want to go that bit in the bottom left.
What did you leave?
Who left?
Nobody left. Oh, Georgia.
Georgia left.
Oh no.
Why does that happen far more often than you'd think?
She's put us in the spoiled ballot and left. She's
She's left us to our misery.
Hello, spoiled ballot.
Guess I'll die. There's probably literally no one.
I'm in danger.
I'm honestly just worried that like people from the cabinet will laugh at me.
Mate,
why do you care about anything anyone says in the cabinet cares?
No, that's true.
I just posted in the bureau and I didn't realise how many people from the chamber were in there. There's like 30 people.
Like, most people are either in... Most active people in the chamber are in every cabinet-related subgroup.
Yeah,
and every wireless subgroup.
I'm only in the
Takes up all my time.
It took me ages to join the spoiled ballot.
Like, I waste my time reading through cabinet posts and getting angry when people, like, Kinsella posts.
I hate Kinzo so much.
Most people hate Kinsella.
Oh, but Giles got banned or left or something, so that's nice.
Who's Giles?
Giles Stratton.
Stratton, you know, like the guy who believed in race realism or whatever it is, like the scientific racism.
Oh, he got banned. Good.
Yeah.
What was Kinzo banned for?
He said that
cunt or something.
It makes them manly, like it makes you emotionally stronger.
I remember
he was a third strike as well. So he
got
it.
What should I get from the court?
Guinness.
I'm thinking more meal deal terms.
Are you vegetarian? Do you eat meat?
Me?
I'm like nearly a vegan.
Hey,
I'm vegan.
Hooray.
It's fun. Join the vegan club.
I'm not a real vegan, like not a proper one. I'm like working towards it.
Join us properly.
Huh?
I'd be a vegan if chicken wasn't delicious, but unfortunately chicken is delicious.
I have
to live with that pain.
I need to just
chickens are so cute. They like being petted.
My mum's got 6 chickens. I've just come from my mum's.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
They're really good.
They're so lovely.
Yeah, they love, like you said, they love getting petted.
Yeah, like you can pet them and they'll come over closer and purr. It's really strange, but they're so cute.
Have you seen the video of them in an old people's home?
No. Send me a link, please.
I will, actually.
That sounds amazing.
Right. I'm back.
Hello.
They're called the Hensioners.
What happened while anything interesting happened while I was gone?
We talked about chickens and veganism.
This is among the most wholesome things you've ever seen. I guarantee it.
I'm very excited, not gonna lie.
Someone got a notification, but who could it be?
That was me.
Excitement.
I'm very excited. It's a video of chickens.
So wholesome.
Wholesome chickens. I mean, now I'm just talking about whole grain chicken.
Let's ask some hard questions. Who should be the next leader of the CSP?
Not Morgan.
Anyone but Morgan.
To be honest, you should all vote for me.
I literally vote for Kinsella over Morgan. There you go. Actually, I wouldn't do that.
I will be voting for whoever has the most votes that isn't Morgan, because that's the person who's most likely to beat Morgan.
Could you just vote for me to save my fledgling ego? Go on, you know you want to.
What? No one to what?
Save my ego by voting for me.
Is that you, John?
Well, yeah.
I might vote for you.
John, what are you doing?
If you're the person most likely...
I'm trying to do some reading, and I'm in bed, but it's like, you know, cramped in here.
I spend all my time in my bed because I've
the,
got my art supplies next to me and some weird cushions.
I'm just surrounded by books. Like, look at this. Books.
Nice.
Darkness.
I can't see the books. I can't see the books through the 20 pixels.
Me.
Camera.
Wait,
20 pixels.
I've
That's
got
a good. That
books
sounds about
spilling
right.
out from it as well. Most of them are art books,
Yeah.
but then also
People-
like modern classics.
I have a lot of books that I don't think I've actually ever read. Like, hold on.
Who does?
Like this. Like, this is a.
Oh, what is that?
This is a book I'm sure somebody enjoyed once.
What is it called?
It's called The Age of Battles.
All right.
It's
not gripping me.
the quest for the site of warfare. Not gonna lie, I'm never going to read that.
Why do you have it?
I don't know. I've got a lot of books that I nicked from my dad.
I buy books.
So I just have.
I
Yeah,
quite
I go
often
to
buy books that I've already got from charity shops just because they're cheap.
like the book fair underneath Waterloo Bridge
Amazon.
on South Bank. When I go there, I buy like 5 books and they just sit on the shelf. So I just have huge numbers of old books.
CSP meetup in London will go to South Bank.
Yeah, maybe preferably after June 8th, so I don't get ID'd again and again.
Oh,
And
wait,
again.
how are you 17?
How old are you?
I'm 17, apparently.
Oh my god, are you actually?
CSP babies.
We are, baby. Like, I get served in
Wait,
North America, but
am I the oldest in here?
How old are you?
no.
Me and
I'm
Elliot.
20.
Me and Elliot are 21.
Oh, fair. Fair, I was 20 last month.
Yeah.
So
Elliot is
you're next.
far too
I
old
feel
to be
21st
here.
is next year. I'm 22 this year, in November.
Jeez.
Actually dreadful.
I don't like it because I
some-
feel like I'm supposed to have my shit together by now, but really I'm just a mess. Like I'm living at my parents' house this week just because I'm ill.
Fair enough, man.
I don't think anyone has their shit together ever.
Yeah, no, I'm just pathetic.
No one's actually pathetic. Except for, monarchists.
Who?
Monarchists.
Monarchists.
They're pathetic.
Yes.
Yes, they
That
are.
is true.
I was about to say
It's
yes,
prob-
yeah.
But on the other side of that, my mum got invited through work to go to Buckingham Palace next month.
That's fun.
And
I'm really sad I can't go. Just to, like, look at everything.
George, are we going to get a face reveal today, or are we going to have to all live in misery?
Misery or what? Sorry?
Misery or a face reveal? Come on, don't make us unhappy.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, it's
I
Elliot.
think the
I
camera's
don't
broken.
know if I can do a face reveal. I don't know if that's legal at this point.
Ouch.
What?
Yeah.
So, are we gonna actually have a debate at some point? Because I feel like that'd be really good.
Let's do some classic debating, and I'll reveal my face at
What's
the end.
the most contentious issue between us? It's probably Israel-Palestine, but we shouldn't go there.
Do not.
Let's not do that.
No.
Let's pick something that's interesting, but not that's going to make everyone want to die.
Best Labour
Okay,
leader.
I reckon most interesting topics we probably all agree on because we're all not
Okay.
We're all filthy
So
socks.
suggest one.
contentious
Oh, someone's typing.
topics to debate. I'm googling it.
You Google
Oh
it.
my
Don't do
God.
that. That is
I'm
the
googling
last
controversial
thing.
debate topics.
That's the last thing you Google.
Holy
The
shit!
last thing.
On debate.org, abortion is only 53% pro. That's
All
right.
right, let's talk about that. Who's pro-choice?
That's a bit of a shit one, though.
Is everyone?
Because we're all left wing, so it's kind of just basically like, do what you want, it's not my problem.
We're all socialist progressives.
None of us are Fran or Simeon, so we won't get angry about these things.
You know that guy in the cabinet, Steve something Doherty?
Who?
He's got a double barrel surname, and I don't know what the first bit of it is, but it's like Steve something Doherty or Doherty or something.
What about him?
What about him?
When we had that conversation on feminism and I completely parred him, he was like, "Yeah, but you enjoy killing babies," and I was like,
"You enjoy killing babies? Yeah, well, you enjoy killing foreigners."
Like that was the argument against abortion. Like
one of our illustrious watchers has asked for our positions on the EU.
Who asked for our positions on the EU?
Interesting.
Any thoughts?
Who's watching? How do I see
our position on the EU? I mean, it's
how did we all vote?
Fuck off, we voted leave. I didn't. I voted
leave. I was 16.
I was too young.
My hot take is that we left the EU. The EU will form a Europe-wide superstate, and we'll kind of look like idiots.
I feel like we look like idiots already.
If they form a European superstate, then we look like smart ones for not being in the European superstate.
I don't understand what people have wrong with a European superstate, because who else will help us reclaim America for the empire?
I kind of want to be part of
imperialists. We don't want superstates.
Superstates aren't imperialists. They are the triumph of internationalism.
The EU is inherently capitalist, and we shouldn't.
So is Britain.
The EU is inherently capitalist because we refuse to make it socialist.
If we are in the EU, we can't nationalise without compensation.
Most people in Britain don't want to do nationalisation anyway. Like, it's a choice between a shitty neoliberal EU and a shitty neoliberal Britain.
The neoliberal EU is stopping us taking the trains back.
Actually, no, they're not.
I don't think the British government wants to.
No, the EU is not stopping us taking trains back because the Hungarians nationalised part of the railway service, and the EU went, "You can't do that," and Hungarians told them to piss off. So the EU doesn't stop anyone from doing anything. It just says you can't do that. And then people do it anyway. For some reason, we're the only people that actually pay attention to EU rules.
I mean, the EU does allow for the use of migrant workers.
I just saw someone in the left block chat tell us to stop roasting Morgan. No.
Add me to left block chat, please. Left.
Okay, yeah, we'll
please
do
add me. Add me too.
If that's what we do. I think we should roast Morgan.
Morgan is well. There you go. Roast
Morgan is the most inactive member of the CSP.
I'm not saying anything about Morgan because I'm not being unbiased.
I'm not saying anything because I might be Morgan's deputy. You know, if when he wins, I'm kind of nice.
My sister, who is not a socialist, did more for the CSP on election day than Morgan did.
Your sister is a socialist hero. She deserves hero of the CSP.
Actually, though, she's tagged in every.
Sister, I want to know.
She's tagged in every election for us since I've been in the party. She's been an MP once just to vote in the ballot box. Granted, she never actually got in, but she volunteered.
Yeah, your sister's great. And Morgan, I won't say that I'm trying to be neutral on this because we're going into an election. I'm trying to stay all, current leader neutrality. But I will say that he has a pattern of being absent during the months and the months and the months and the months, and then
as soon as he smells
until a leadership election.
As soon as he smells a leadership election, it's like,
I'm here, guys. I was always here. God save the Berman Jones.
Time for me to run again, says Morgan.
Guess how many times Morgan's debated for the party?
0.
I have no idea.
Good guess, John.
What do I win?
Wait.
Vote in the leadership election.
Woo!
Morgan,
seriously, mate, like you're a nice guy, but be around more. Like you're like, I was always here, and then we're like, Morgan, what do you think? And it's like, don't get an answer for 3 days and 4 hours.
Do you remember what I asked him to tag on election day? He just ignored me.
Listen, we all know what he was doing on election day.
Yeah. And like that's not an excuse though. Like it's fine. Like that's fine. You've got a personal life.
Elliot, give us your thoughts on Morgan.
Elliot, Morgan, yes or no?
Can someone add me to the group chat, please?
I added you to the laptop group chat. Is that the one you wanted, or was it a different one?
I need some context.
We're roasting Morgan. Join in.
My sister is more active in the CSP than Morgan is. That's a fact.
He wants to see my meal deal.
Let's see the meal deal. Come on, do it, do
Right,
it.
right.
Has he gone for
So-
chips or is he gone for chips or kebab?
Barbecue chicken.
Oh.
He's gone for the
Barbecue
co-op.
chicken. He's gone for the barbecue chicken.
The Black Horse
Okay.
Co-op.
That's
Chicken
not
pocket.
vegan.
And then, the meme value, Mountain Dew.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I've got like a bottle of sparkling water here somewhere. Hang on, I'm going to lean out of the camera so you can't.
You know, I once a Canadian who didn't know what a meal deal was, and it was the most difficult thing to explain in the world because it was like, well, it was sort of like for £3 you get your lunch, but it's also not quite a full lunch. It's kind of like a light lunch, but then if you do it right, it could be a heavy lunch. But then if you do it really badly, you'll spend it.
I
If
just
you do
buy
it really
like
well,
2 at a time.
I choose meal deals based on how expensive the things are meant to be on their own. Like
yeah,
I
that's
choose
how you do
economic
it.
Value.
like when
How do you do that if you're like nearly vegan? Because barely anything is vegan in meal deals.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a reason for that.
by nearly vegan, I mean I'm on like a break from veganism right now.
He's on a break from. He's on a
Oh my
sabbatical.
God,
Oh mate, that's a good catho.
for God's sake.
Aww. That's wholesome.
Oh, it's a cat. Oh, my cat is.
I was like squinting.
I'm so disappointed.
Hello.
Wait, can one of you add me to the group chat with the questions and shit?
Add those to left.
It's just on YouTube. I'll send you the link. And,
Thank you.
Is anyone else posting a sport ballot thing? Because I can't see because I shall check.
yeah, I
them out.
posted in the sport ballot.
Yeah.
No one's like commented on
Can we
it
see
or
how many
anything. It's
people are
just
watching?
a
Yeah, some people have seen the link though. They've come to us.
Do you know how many people are watching, Drew?
A solid 2.
oh no.
There are more people in this chat than there are watching. Is one of them Daniel Marston?
Wait, how do you see how many people are watching?
There's a link in the CSP chat to the YouTube page.
How many people
Yeah,
are
Wait,
watching?
we're on
Ross
YouTube.
Ross is like, you know,
Hello,
50
YouTube.
on his own at this
That
point.
is horrifying. I didn't know this.
Oh, I've opened the wrong game. I was trying to open half.
I don't want to be on YouTube.
All right.
I'm gonna get comments like it's an angry vegan.
Angry vegans are okay though.
Yeah, nothing wrong with angry.
Oh my
vegan.
god, I can
They're like angry.
Horrible.
They're like angry monarchists or angry centrists. Like they're kind of nice.
people watching.
2 people. Like
There's
literally.
4 people watching.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, Big Brother is always watching.
talk about your 15 minutes of fame. I'm happy.
Yeah, we
Can
didn't.
we talk about something which is going to be very important in my choice in the leadership election? What do you think the one candidate we have present on the Baname movement?
Is that me?
I wrote Baname.
I support.
I vote Baname and also Gulag.
No, I didn't say I voted. I wrote it. I wrote the book.
I say, well, ban all anime except for JoJo because I enjoyed that one and I feel dirty, but it was
Can we not
okay.
ban Elfin Lead because that's really good?
No, how about
It's all banned.
banning?
It's all banned.
How about we ban
No.
anime, but we allow for an appeals court so that if
Okay,
the
that's
court
fine.
decides your anime is allowed, it could then
That's
be
good.
it could then be
And
watched.
can
The
we
appeals
not
court
ban
allow my
Studio
anime that I wrote.
Yes,
Guys,
How do you know
essentially.
you haven't
Studio
read it?
Ghibli is never
This is
banned.
nepotism.
You
in
have
the
you have
appeals
you
court
have to have a
before the
medical
rules are passed.
test in order to watch anime. So you have to prove that you are sane enough to survive anime without becoming a full metal weeb.
Okay. This sounds kind of off, to be honest. I don't really want the party to go in an off direction.
But it's a court of appeal. Come on, guys. Rule of law. It's like centrism.
hello.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
sure the NKVD had a
Wait,
court
wait,
of
so-
appeal too.
Like the judge in the court.
What?
Well, judge, jury, and executioner will be, I don't know, Ben. Yeah,
What?
nothing will go wrong there. If
Oh,
Ben,
no, he will literally kill everyone who's he'll
if Ben is judge, jury,
kill
and
everyone who's
executioner for
even
anime.
glanced at it.
Wait, I have a serious question for you guys.
Go for
Go
it.
on.
Okay, so what do you think about WP is doing to benefits claimants who are like applying for disability via mental health.
Okay, what about
because I'm currently battling them in terms of like getting my benefits sorted.
So what the EU is doing in terms of helping people with mental and disability problems?
No, the DWP.
Yeah, so like they basically the European Human Rights Court or something said that they were
European Court of Human Rights
or something.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, helping people with disabilities is obviously something we should be doing as a society. I don't think you really can justify.
It's a good thing, but the problem is that the ECHR and the European Court of Justice have no power to make change in this country because the government can just say, you're in another country, you can fuck off, which is unfortunately how parliamentary sovereignty works. So, nothing like the ECHR said that we need to give prisoners the vote and that we can't keep people under lock and key for 90 days. And both times the government went no. And the only reason we don't have detainees for 90 days is because of internal pressure.
Like in the German constitution, like they have a written basic law in Germany, and written into it is, things like the ECHR do supersede the federal government. They do have whereas here in the UK, it's
here in the UK, the highest law is the 1688 Act of Settlement, and that law essentially says Catholics out, Parliament is sovereign, kings have no power. That's that law.
What if we repeal the 1688 Act?
You can't. If you repeal the 1688 Bill of Rights, you would return to royal authority.
Sounds like a plan. I don't know. Depends on the monarch, Could go very well, could go very wrong.
I mean, the thing that would be to replace the president, the monarch with a president, repeal the 1688 Act, and then introduce a constitution. But the problem is that there are acts that date to before that. You'd have to repeal everything back to Magna Carta.
Well, there are 3 provisions of Magna Carta still in force. Stuff about being able to lodge a knight in a random holding somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, Magna Carta was enforcing an oligarchy, not democracy. I don't know why people paint it as such.
I can go find the provision because it has got some provisions of it are still enforced.
Jeez. Oh, fucking Jesus, I've been on 4G for the last 10 minutes.
That is devastating.
Okay, wait. So, what do you think about Vey and her being in charge when she's made comments that
Theresa May needs to go, and so does that because
benefit
What's Lisa that we're angry about?
Don't let May be Prime Minister. She's not a good leader.
No.
I don't know.
She really doesn't deserve to be.
I kind of, to some extent,
don't know how Vey got made.
The job which today is Prime Minister should really be several jobs.
What do you mean?
It's clearly got multiple roles which require multiple different proficiencies to do well in.
Head of state and Prime Minister's head of state and head of government. Theresa May is not a head of state. She's not really a head of government. She's a brilliant. She's a very good Home Secretary, but not a very good Prime Minister.
To be a good Prime Minister, you have to
say May's a good Home Secretary.
You have to have good ideas.
The Home Secretary, to succeed as Home Secretary, you have to basically be able to batten down the hatches and survive the media pressure. And Theresa May was the longest running Home Secretary in about 30 years. She was there for 6 years. No one beat that. So she's quite good at the job.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Secretarial positions shouldn't really be political, in my opinion. Those should just be this is a position you can have because you have merit. Ideally,
But that's the civil service. That's what the civil service is for, and we all know the civil service actually runs the country, not the government.
Yeah, and that you have to be careful. I'm down personally with having some sort of meritocratic element to government, where it's oh, you're good at this job, we can get you to do this job for the good of our society, for the good of the people.
She may have been good individually at the job, but she did it as a Tory.
That's the problem, is that
she was good at being a Tory.
being
People are gonna hate
obligatory
you
is
for
like
politics
the
at the end of
last
the day.
thing you don't want to do that.
Tories.
Why is Harry Wilkinson going to join? Because he's back from Infinity War, I think.
Hit him up, ask him to come in.
Yeah.
So I wanna know what's everyone's like ideology. So if you had a completely blank slate, tabula rasa, plain world, you have, I don't know, a country with some amount of people in it, you are just the absolute fucking ruler of this place. You can set up whatever kind of society you want. You can mold people to your will, essentially. You can kill all men if that pleases you, and just have an all-female society if that's.
I like that you've set this question up to just let us know that that's what you're after.
No, it's not. It's just an example. I swear, it's just an example. But if you could, point is, if you could do whatever you want to a society, starting from a blank slate, so there's no culture or anything to guide your hand, what would you set up?
Marxism.
What, like just pure, true communism?
Unadulterated Marxism.
So just like pure original classic Marxism, communism, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Probably the Netherlands, but with more socialism and also more multiculturalism.
I thought you said
that weird.
I thought you said the Netherlands with water then.
What about
the Netherlands but underwater?
Right.
Netherlands is alright. I like the Dutch. So I think just the Netherlands, but more socialist and without the sort of racist culture that comes with the Christmas thing. And the...
Yeah, so like what is it about the system of governance in the Netherlands that strikes you as...
I don't know. It's not about the system of government. It's more that the Dutch are all like... I like the Dutch as a people. Like, the Dutch work really hard, but then they also... Like, this is a cliche. When they're they also play really hard.
Like, work hard and play hard.
Yes, I do. Because I did some work experience in Holland. It's kind of like they work you to death, and at 5 o'clock everyone's in the bars. It's just that's just how it works. And it's a good country. Either that or just London en masse, because London's cool. I like to big car, even though it's like.
Right, next answer, please. We've got pure Marxism. We've got the Netherlands, but commie. What else have we got?
Elliot, perfect society, and you can't just say Manchester.
Manchester shit.
Ouch.
So remember, you got a completely blank slate. You can build whatever society you want from the ashes.
Hang on, so why can't he say Manchester then?
If
he wants a shit society, that's his prerogative.
How should Manchester town be governed?
I don't know. It's a hard question. I don't really think about that sort of question a lot, unfortunately.
What are you doing? What are you doing in a mock politics group?
I don't know. I just sort of sit here. And
he's being IT Stalin. It's that simple. He has nothing to do but
I should be doing work right now. I should be asleep in like an hour.
I'm doing work now. I'm doing coursework reading.
I'm not multitask for at least 3 more days.
I can't multitask.
I'm
reading about poor. Look, I'm reading about poor people.
You got any ideas, Nefe? What would you construct?
Yeah, how do you pronounce your name?
Ideal success.
Nefe. Or Neff.
She said the other
Thank you. Neff.
No.
Neff.
Okay. Wait, what was the question? I missed it. My internet cut out.
You're at complete liberty to set up whatever sort of society you want, whatever sort of system of governance, whatever sort of dominant economic policy, whatever sort of culture, whatever really. It's just a complete blank slate.
Yeah.
What do you build?
Okay.
houses.
Houses are a good start.
Let's build houses quick. That's a pretty good poster. I'll say that much of the 1945 Labour government. They knew how to make posters.
Like, it does interest me as a question. I think this sort of question interests me more personally than like actual political debate. Because the number of times I've gone into actual political debate and been like, this is my opinion, and then someone else has been like, yeah, but there's these 50 other laws in the UK that we need to stop messing up some other crap. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
Gotcha, good.
So I just want to like, I kind of do prefer debating and talking in what's your ideal, what do you want to build, and then work backwards from there as to how do we get there, as opposed to, I guess, what the centrists do, those boring, bastards in the middle of the spectrum.
While I would rather live under socialism, I'm more than happy to like improve people's lives.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, living in Canada, and you shouldn't be remiss to, you shouldn't miss an opportunity to improve people's lives under an imperfect system. Obviously not. No.
No. I mean, unless you're going to make the people so oppressed that they rise. So let's make things worse before you make things better, which is just a bit of a bastard move.
Okay, hang on.
For example, people are against UBI because it's an imperfect solution because it doesn't get rid of capitalism. But like,
okay, we've got a question from a centrist in the chat saying, "Is it okay to steal police cars?"
Yeah, it is. It just is.
Let me roll a dice. Hold on. No.
Tell him cops are pieces of shit.
Okay, actually, centrist in the chat. Elliot, I think wants you to know that cops are pieces of shit.
How do you know he's a centrist?
I don't know. Ben
my dice says centrist option. Is that an option? Can I tell the centrist option?
The centrist option on stealing cop cars, I guess, is like
just
carpooling.
No, I guess it's like slashing the tires or something.
No, it's carpooling. You have the cops are legally obliged to share their cars with
I mean, personally, I don't really have a problem with it.
What if police patrols had to do carpooling?
Have you ever met a cop?
Have I met a cop? I have met a cop.
No, have you ever met a cop who wasn't a piece of shit?
Suck.
Well,
okay.
Yes.
Centrist also wants to know, how are you going to protect
your garden? You can't meet cops when you live in London.
No, I'm not a cop in Toronto. He ID'd me. It wasn't fun. But then I said I was British, and then it was fun.
In my garden, other than the rabbit.
Oh, well, the rabbit is pretty precious.
I only have bunnies in the garden. What do I need to protect?
I've never had a problem with the Guernsey police. I think my mum did a couple of days ago.
Guernsey police?
The Guernsey.
You mean the sheriff of the? You mean the sheriff of Guernsey riding around on his horse, issuing the swift justice to the people of the Duchy?
Do we have a consensus in the car?
Like, okay, it's still the law that you can do the weird thing where you kneel down and repeat the Lord's Prayer in French, and then they have to the other person has to stop whatever they're doing.
Really?
That's just me.
The clameur de Harrow.
Yeah.
Where, like, if someone's wronging you, you can, like, get on one knee and say, "Come to my aid, my prince," in Norman French, and then repeat the Lord's Prayer. And then the other person's supposed to stop whatever the supposed injustice is until you can report it to the authorities.
So if someone's murdering you and you can get it all out, then you got
you can get the Lord's Prayer.
You got it.
Father who art in heaven.
Father who art in heaven,
thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
You're not getting that done.
He's going for the prayer. Quick, gotta finish the murder.
Yeah, you're not getting that done unless they're killing you with boredom. Speaking of boredom, centrism.
Apparently, I think the last time it was used, the proper thing was like back in 1996 in Sark over a dispute over a garden wall.
The only good thing that centrism has given the world is memes about centrism.
I will say this much. I met Tom Sherlock. He's a good chap. Most of the centrists are okay.
But centrism didn't give us Tom Sherlock. Tom Sherlock gave himself to centrism.
I will say this much. Jacob Collick drinks Guinness, and I respect him for that. Some people don't drink Guinness out there. They deserve to be put against a wall.
Connor from the CMP wants us to talk about the CMP. Shall we oblige?
Yeah. CMP are
the CMP are okay, but you guys need to calm down. Like,
I don't know. Please. I only cooed Simeon for a laugh. Like, come on. I've said this like 4 or 5 times. We cooed Simeon because he was boring and stable. Yeah, man.
All right. We're sorry.
Simeon didn't do anything wrong.
Like, Simeon did nothing wrong. He was just dull.
Simeon did nothing wrong. It was all the.
You guys are okay. We're okay. Can we not like have the whole "we hate you, you hate us" thing because it's not true?
Okay. Can we get some more? Can we get some more dramatic ideas in here, please? Like,
shoot 1 in 10 members of the shoot 1 in 10 members of the socialist. No, hold on.
Are we decimating
the dice?
Quite literally.
No. I'm gonna choose a party. Hold on. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Number between 1 and 5. 4.
3.
We're decimating 1 and 2 members of the Liberal Party of the Chamber.
Wait, 1 and 2? That's not decimation. That's fucking.
I said 1 in 10.
We're decimating the Liberal Party of the Chamber. I
rolled the dice. The dice roll came up with a 5. We're killing 1 in 10 of them.
I'm sorry, guys. To be retiring from the chamber in like a day or 2.
This is how John will.
So, what do we think about the whole CIP abstaining thing? Because that's a bit fucked.
I wish they'd done it last month, so I could have actually been relevant. That'd have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been great, but unfortunately, it's just going to be president. I still think we should propose abolishing the monarchy just to see what happens. See if they'll ride back in.
I asked about it in a bunch of group chats once, and everyone was just like, "No, we don't want that."
We should try it. If we can prove that it would be cheaper if we abolish, if we can save the government money.
I don't care.
If we can tell the minarchists we will privatize royal land and use the profits to privatize more stuff, just so we can abolish the monarchy.
Okay, so I guess we can maybe get it passed without the CIP.
Can we just purge the minarchists?
We'd have a shot without.
No, the minarchists are alright. Like minarchists are like vaguely respectable, right?
I mean, like the only minarchists and lib socialists could probably live together quite happily in a society.
Are they really?
Like, because lib socialists would be like, we have state ownership, we have common ownership, and now we know you don't like that, so we won't make you take part. And then minarchists would be like, I hate you.
Any sufficiently libertarian ideology on the political compass could basically cohabitate with any other sufficiently libertarian ideology. Because it'd just be like, all right, we'll live here and we'll do our thing our way. You can live there, you do your thing your way. And we'll set up a common system for defense and for education of children to make sure we have ideologically neutral education so the kids can go to whichever place they want.
And then we can go to the pub or something.
And then we can all go to the pub together. But like with Orth societies, only one Orth society can ever really succeed because it's like, wait, no, you want to be in control?
Hey, Harry Wilkinson.
I want to be in control.
Right. Hello, everyone.
Harry, we've got a leadership debate now.
First time Harry's ever been on a debate.
Okay, this is officially a leadership debate at this point. I want the candidates' big ideas for the future of the CSP are.
Should 1 in 10 members of the CIP?
Okay, how do we enforce that? Is that an enforcement?
Oh, Harry's here.
We enforce that by inviting them to a polo match and shooting every 10th member who turns up.
Oh, damn. That's vicious.
Wait,
you guys see me
This is actually a debate. Has John got notes?
No, I've got a history notes. I'm just reading.
Harry,
it is about the poor, though.
What's your plan to take the CSP forward? Oh, hang on.
We love the poor.
CIP. It was a coup. This was the coup. Are we the poor? Are we the poor?
Well,
yes.
I mean, I live in London, so yeah.
Okay.
I live in South London, so technically.
I want to know what is the hottest take ideology they could get behind. Like, if you had to get behind
trade union syndicalism.
Like, you're not allowed to have some normie shit like anarcho-communism. You have to pick something fucking memey that you would happily live in.
I would happily live under Comrade.
I've got the right answer to this.
Kaiserreich.
Whatever candidate is.
I've got the right answer to this.
Go on.
The most meme ideology I'd live under is George's because she plans to kill all the men, so I'd get to be dead.
No, wait, no. She's not killing men, she's killing their pets. That's the difference.
The problem with that is that under George's ideology, I get to live because apparently I'm like the token.
No, I get to live too. I think
I'm a double token, so I get to live. It's a disappointment. Damn it, Georgia, just let me die.
Okay, fine, I'll kill you.
Wait,
you can go to the
what's the second token? LGBT?
No, I'd be the only man.
Okay.
Georgia killed another woman. I'm the only man. Therefore, I'm the token.
I get to live because I'm.
I'm also Irish. That's 3 tokens. There you go.
Yeah, you're the token man, you're the token ethnic, I guess, and you're the token...
And the token Irish.
And the token Irish, and the
Ethnic is
token
very
het.
good.
You're like the only token we ever need.
I can't believe
Hooray!
that token ethnic.
Why would we need any other tokens? We have John.
Vote me for leader to get 4 tokens at once.
This just got posted in the left block chat, by the way, so we might have more people joining.
Oh, nice.
That's the left block chat.
I just don't like
CSP,
I've asked it so
CSP.
many times.
I'm not in
I
any
didn't want
of
to subscribe to you, Georgia, but why the hell not?
Oh, thanks.
That was Luke Reporters.
For the record, I don't actually advocate for killing anyone. I'm very, very lib on the political compass, on basically any compass you
I
find.
tell you what, I would live
You just
under.
open the men
I would live under Jack Reed in the Combined Senior Syndicates of America with Kaiserreich.
Like,
That's what I'd live under.
in my political compass, I'm literally in the bottom left square.
All
Very
she's
tiny
telling us-
bottom left, -10 square.
Yeah, me too. I'm like right in the. I looked at a copy of it where they put famous politicians and like philosophers, and I'm like right by where Noam Chomsky is, so like right in the bottom corner.
Solid pick. I like that.
I'm like if you follow a diagonal line from the bottom left to the center, I'm like 2/3 towards the center, and then like a bit
Sounds like
down.
centrism. You're out of the race. Sorry, I don't.
Disgusting.
You
It's not centrism. I hate centrism.
You were a good token, but you're a bit too centrist. This is a purge. You've been purged.
Wait, you can be a token centrist.
Understand it.
I'm sorry.
I could be the token centrist as well. Hooray!
Well, I mean,
Well,
like you
I've
were
never seen
advocating for more kind of tokens.
I've broke my mouse, ladies and gentlemen.
Ouch.
For the record, I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill all the men, or all the hets, or all the Irish, or all of, or any of any group.
All you're telling
I
us is
think
you
we
won't
should
leave
purge
a
all
paper
the
trail.
What about
suspects to
the
be
You're
French?
perfectly.
What about the French?
kill-
I guess they can live too. Nothing against
Can we
them. I
purge
can't-
stuff?
My mouse has a sensitivity button, like here.
Please.
Yeah, mine's got one of those.
I've broken.
All the cool mice have sensitivity buttons.
It's gone in shit. Like,
Oh no.
and now it's just at max sensitivity.
We can purge everyone.
I know, but turfs specifically are terrible, so if you're not going to let me purge this hurt, let me purge the turfs.
But like, I don't know. I think
Yes,
we
Harry.
need to be asking who shouldn't we purge, not who should we purge. If you want to be a successful party, we need to, I don't know, purge whoever's holding us back.
More.
We're going to end up.
Morgan.
Wow. Deep,
Oh,
man.
ouch.
Morgan's okay, but like he is a bit of a meme now. This is like the fifth time.
That's his
Back to
camera
roasting.
slowly.
It's such a meme because you just tell them every time to leadership election.
Okay.
Like Harry, you've been around for a while, but every time you do it, it's kind of fun. Whereas Morgan turns up like elects me, and everyone sort of goes, "No,"
And then he calls up his hordes of the undead from the membership of the chat, and they all vote for him.
Yeah, that's literally.
Morgan is Hillary Clinton ballot stuffing.
Morgan could win. I think Morgan might get to the second round. I think some of you
Morgan
might
gets to the second
underestimate.
round.
I'm not. I don't think I'm going to make it to the second
I'm
round.
really
I'm
upset
okay
that
with
no
that.
one voted for me. I just want to put it out there.
Morgan might
I was
not
gonna
be a
nominate you,
popular candidate.
I was going to
He might
nominate you,
not
but
be
you nominated someone else. So
necessarily a good
you weren't
candidate,
eligible.
but he has got
No,
the
just the
tagging
graphics
skill and
guy.
he has the people in the group to tag.
Wait, here's the thing though. Are we at? Why? I still don't know why we're allowed to tag in elections. Surely what should happen is Ben should tag the membership and tell them to vote how they want.
I
Morgan
think that,
can't.
yeah.
We
If
could
Morgan
do that.
does-
We could maybe implement that in time. Ban tagging,
If
leadership.
Ben, if you do that, then you double crop Morgan because then he can't tag his people
If you do
because
that-
they will be tagged already.
If you do that, Morgan will kill you like he killed Seth Rich. So be careful.
I mean, he'll still have all his people tagged. They just won't be tagged by him.
I don't understand why he tags his people. Like,
He
it
tags
just
them
means
because
he
wants
has
to
his
win.
loyal followers. He is literally Hillary Clinton. It's depressing.
He tags people because he wants to win. He wants to be leader. He wants to
What
retire from
is
the
that?
chamber saying he's been the leader of the CSP. That's his sole goal in life.
I don't think he actually wants to do anything as leader. He just wants
No,
to
he won't do anything. He won't do anything. He'll go back to being inactive as soon as he's elected.
The thing is
Like,
that he
I
probably
love how people just
It's kind of like why I kind of want to be elected deputy, because then I can just be leader while he.
we elected him.
That is
deputy
actually what will happen.
and he was gone the next day. In fairness, what do we
What?
Wait,
expect?
so if the leader does become inactive, do we just like hold another election?
The most
Shit.
dramatic
confidence
thing
and don't tell him.
in his term as deputy leader was trying to coup the party justice.
That was
Yeah,
funny,
he literally tried to kill me. Like,
At a point, Ben, I'm sorry about the whole election rerun thing. I did overreact. There was a bit too much Guinness in my bloodstream.
That's okay.
I mean, at a point, there's usually a bit too much Guinness in my. Why am I in a chat with a radical centrist flag on it?
Who's
Well,
the radical
And
centrist?
centrists have sent me a bill. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, so I didn't realise I was in this chat.
Come on, we can decide whether or not we support this bill on air.
What the fuck?
The
Regional
national
minimum wage.
wage
Tune in, centrists. We're making a
Fucking Theo
decision.
Antonov has asked to join. Mate, you left. You voted CMP.
What is Theo Antonov's
Go on.
problem? He voted CMP. He's in our party. He hasn't explained what he's doing.
who?
Theo Antonov.
Right, come on. Let's have a look at this new centrist bill. I'm not doing it on my own. I'm retired in 2 days. You guys are going to have to help me here.
It's a regional
Basically, the
minimum
national
wage.
minimum
bill.
wage with a regional minimum wage that must reflect costs of living in the region. Doesn't say
Considering
what
what we
the
did
region
for
has
you
to
in
be.
January, March.
No,
That's
it's-
I'm just going to put that. Different leadership.
What did I miss?
Okay, I think my first comment is that it looks unfinished.
Right, Elliot.
Find in this bill.
Oh my god.
What are we talking about right
John,
now?
do you think it's like the? Do you think he thinks it's like the Bank of England, where the last governor signed the note, so now I have to pay the debt? I promise to pay the bearer on demand the one sum of the sum of one whip for.
I need to try and fix my mouse. This is really depressing. Oh man. I don't want to buy a new mouse. I don't have to get used to a new mouse. I just want this mouse. I'm going to try to find this mouse and buy it
To
again.
get used to a new mouse. A mouse.
Even sorted Lloyd's bill. If you look at the YouTube comments, he's upset.
Who's upset? Nice specs.
Lloyd is very unhappy that we've insulted the centrist bill.
Centrists.
Look at the YouTube chat, like on the
Where
live
is it?
stream.
Well, it becomes okay. That's an interesting question.
How do I look at this? Where am I looking?
Centrists are nerds. Oh no.
I'll
That
send
hasn't really been relevant recently. But what do people
I'll send the
think?
link to like the hangout chat.
What do people
Chris,
think
I've
of
sent
the
it to
This was illegal only nuance.
If you like
Right.
scroll under the video.
Shut up, all of you. I'm in charge still. I'm not gone yet. I'm still your leader. What do you think of the radical centrist party?
They're radical. They're centrists. Tom Sherlock knows about he knows my history course, so he's okay. Like I say no evil about Tom Sherlock because I like
Shit,
him.
people are watching. How do you do that?
Yeah, I know, right? It's the weirdest thing. People are actually tuning into this.
What do you think of the radical centrist?
Lloyd, go home.
Someone's got
Get
it.
the family.
Right
They're
now.
radical. They're centrist.
There's nothing radical about centrists.
Please turn it down. They're just watching it back.
There is nothing radical about trans exclusionary radical feminists, and they're also not feminists. I just wanted to put it out there so it's on YouTube forever.
Hooray!
What if the radical centrist party just became the radical feminist party?
Then we shoot.
Well, if they were
once again,
I'd be a
once
lot
again,
more
we
willing to
shoot
join them
one
as opposed
in.
to, like, trans exclusionary
14 of
radical
them.
feminists.
They're both. There's split 50-50. Half of them are trans inclusionary and the other half are not.
That's
Half
that's
the time.
the-
Well, the exclusionary ones are terrible, and I hate them. They abuse me on Twitter.
They have to have a factional in war, and then one of the sides would coup and try
No,
to
like they'll literally abuse you as soon as they find out. They don't care.
Who-
It's peak. This is why we should elect Paris Lee as Queen of the Trans people.
How long have we been on air for?
I'd have her as my queen. She's great.
Who? Who are we talking about?
Paris Lee.
Who?
I've been on air for almost an hour, so we've got some solid solid content out there.
Smooth.
Have we? This has been an absolute shambles.
Sorry, if you define the chamber an absolute shambles, that is what we are. That is what we are as a community. A shit.
I'm gonna go
since I'm now
draw some more regiments on a
gonna
map.
put that on all our posters. CSP and absolute shambles.
The CSP and shambles.
CSP,
I
the
think that
best
can be our
shambles.
line.
How about the best shambles? We are the top tier.
I mean, they're right, to be honest. The CSP is a shambles.
We are, and but the point is that we're having fun at this.
Like mini descriptions for the bill, the bills that are proposed, so I can put them on the announcement sheet.
We could just have a sheet for CSP. We're a waste of space, but we're the best waste of space. Yeah, that's not flat.
Shit. I think I just bought a phone.
You just think you just bought a phone?
Yeah, I've just signed into my Amazon. My basket is changed, and the phone's not in it anymore.
Oh no! Check your bank account.
I've been robbed by someone called Vodafone.
Damn it! Not again.
I just want to see the
This
phone
is
on
why
mine.
you should work because
I was about to turn my...
phone. And they gave me 50 quid extra just because I was a good colleague. I'm really pleased.
That's good. Good on them.
But I'm also very upset because they...
Oh, Beth.
Rip.
Everyone type Beth.
I don't... Where? What channel am I typing FM?
Wait, is this first?
I'm buying the phone. I'm buying the phone, guys. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Wait, no, I'm not going to do it because I need to ring EE and find out if you can get the... I put it in the Google Hangout chat.
Yeah,
Put it in the Google.
Look. Whoa. That's fine.
I don't want to spend 50 quid on a contract. So I want to get SIM up. I want to get SIM. How much is that? What is it?
SIM only, then buy it.
Yeah, I want to buy outright the phone and get a SIM only one, but I want BT. No, EE.
Pixel 2. Pixel 2.
EE.
Pixel 2, smooth. I got
So you just get an iPhone.
I can't
they
show
work.
you it because I'm holding it.
120 quid a month.
Who just said 120 quid a month?
102.
102 quid a month? What for?
Yeah. For an iPhone X.
Why?
Why the fuck would you do that?
Why would... Yeah, what he said.
Why not?
Wait a couple of years and then it'll be less expensive.
Yeah, but I wanted...
Get that phone.
That's smart planning.
The only reason they're spending 50 quid is
Like,
that
I've still got the SE.
Mate, that is a paying phone though. I had a 5 for like 3 years and I loved it.
So it's like iridescent, but you can't see it on
I've got a
camera.
wireless charger as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because you all know this.
Yay.
Right. It's so good. I've not even got it
It's
with
also,
me.
it's like, it was the gayest one.
I
And that's
am
what I
going
wanted in my
to.
phone.
I'm going to go now. Bye, everyone.
Adding you all to my
Oh
phone
wait.
so
Who's
we
leaving?
can be friends on.
I might be off. Do you guys want to stay on the air, or are you?
you can take us off there.
I don't think it
I'm
matters.
just thinking I have the power to
Should
destroy
we-
Invincible right now.
We've been on for about an hour. Should we give the people a good outro?
What does that
Good
involve?
outro.
Yeah, we've got it. Come on, let's get some closing remarks. Closing remarks from everyone.
Okay.
After John. Not anymore.
Starting with, come on, get some nice closing remarks in.
What's going on?
Harry, you're first.
I didn't expect my Wi-Fi is doing its usual crazy shit.
Harry, you need to give like a goodbye
Oh,
speech, apparently. To the two
Okay,
beautiful
I don't have a
legends.
closing statement. I'm just tired perpetually.
I kind of
don't know why I laughed at that.
Just like a debate stream at one point where I'll just like debate
Was it?
anyone.
There's only one leadership candidate in it.
Like any topic, that'll be fun.
Oh wait, no, I do have a closing statement. Vote for Neff. I have good ethics. There we go.
If anyone has a random topic they want to throw at me right now, I will debate you. I am.
Was Ramsey McDonald a class traitor? Yeah, that's a good one. Was Ramsey McDonald a traitor to the party?
I don't know who that is.
Ramsey
Maybe.
McDonald formed the Labour government in 1924, and then in 1929 he formed the national government during the Wall Street crash. But it was like him, 3 other members of the Labour Party, and like the Tories, because the rest of the Labour Party gained the same. I don't think a party
has enough living substance almost to be betrayed. Like, I don't really think you can betray a political party. I don't think it's a thing enough to be betrayable. I don't know. Like, at least it shouldn't be. If you're considering a party to
actually had a jacket that said burn the Tories,
personality, that it can be betrayed, I think you've made the mistake before you get to the point of discussing betrayal. Personally speaking. I guess we can burn the Tories too.
This is fun.
Well, we can burn them and burn them. We can do both. We got time.
It's backwards because the camera flips it, but I think it works.
Did you actually write that backwards?
Oh, good.
Ban the Tories.
No.
It says.
Ban the
I couldn't be
Tories.
bothered.
Did you forget the R?
No. The R's there. This is the Tories, isn't it?
What's bun?
Oh, but my post-its are really cool. They do this. They're like concertinaed. So I can do this.
Oh, that's proper cheeky.
Oh, yeah.
Now play the accordion.
Play the accordion with Burn the Tories.
It says Burn the Tories? What's...
Yeah, embarrass myself. World. Oh, that doesn't work.
Shall we do Shall I do a very brief face reveal before
Yes, here we go.
It's gonna be like the Stig helmet, isn't it?
Okay.
There's another helmet underneath.
It's gonna be just Karl Marx.
It's just Clem Attlee. There we go. Are we pleased if it's just Clem Attlee?
If only. This is no leaks allowed, all right? Because
You do it. I'll be streaming to YouTube though.
Yeah.
That's true.
There are 2 people watching this, guys. We've got as many people watching this as voted for us in the last election, so be careful.
Or just like, I don't know. I won't reveal my eyes.
No eyes. Just blur and put like pluck a banana across your face.
2 eye patches.
Alright, sunglasses.
Okay. I'm going to reveal my face, which apart from my eyes, briefly.
3, 2.
What a dumb fucking idea this is.
2. Okay, I'll
1.5.
1.5. Hey.
And I'm gone again.
I saw it.
I'm so disappointed.
I know. It's always going to be anticlimactic, isn't it? What do you expect?
The baby Jesus. I expect the baby Jesus. I always expect the baby Jesus.
I expected
Should
fucking Karl
just like
Marx.
end group chat with some good like old school jungle.
I love the post-it notes though.
I mean, I'm disappointed in my own appearance all the time, okay? So you can't...
The post-it notes were class, so they were top quality post-it notes.
It's not like I've been bigging up my... If you want the full face reveal, you're going to have to wait until Coco's podcast this weekend, where you'll see everything. Eyes and
How
all.
will we see everything on a podcast? It doesn't have a video.
I don't know, but he asked
podcast
if I was doing it, and I said, yeah, sure. So
I want to do Coco's podcast so I can shout "Damn it, Peter" at Peter Bryant.
You will see. I don't know. The rest of there's not really. I've got a face. It's kind of shit.
We're like the inner circle now.
I've got a bunch of other body parts too. They're all also kind of shit.
The best
what
Tinder
body parts do I have that I like? None.
I've seen worse, to be honest.
Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight on this lovely live stream occasion. We're gonna hang up now.
Take us off.
Bye,
Bye everyone. Say goodbye to the viewers and say goodbye to the people of the Chamber Socialist Party.
Eagles.
And good
I'm
night.
not a fan of centrists.
There we go. Sleep or
Right.
something.
We up there then? Can we say whatever we
I'm
want?
going to
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Centrists are scum. I mean,
coming off air.
I didn't say that. Sorry, guys. Bye.
Okay.
Are we off there?
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. It says stopping.
Stop.
Maybe, I don't know. No, we're still live apparently.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna.